What's going on, guys? So today we absolutely crushed it. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it now before you even watch the video. If you're not ready to watch a bloodbath of me just crushing the market today with 2 trades, 2 winners, and locking down some nice profit today. If you're not ready for that experience, then just go ahead and click out of the video right now. But if you're ready to see pure magic happening, being intertwined with the market, being able to just feel the heartbeat of the market and calling out this perfect move, well, then you should stay tuned. You should definitely stay tuned. All right, so we're getting things started a little later this morning. It's currently 6:30 in the morning. We're going to try to trade the afternoon here. I feel like the past few mornings trading futures just really haven't been eventful. So maybe if we try to trade the afternoon, it'll be a better plan. We got a short going right now here at the 115.50 area here on the futures, and kind of seeing what happens from here. I'm going to put my stop pretty tight on this. I just like the setup because the overall risk to reward is there. You know, risking basically $1 here. I can kind of even move this lower now. Like basically the tops of these 2 candles being that 16 area, 16.25. So we're just going to risk off that. If it goes to the downside here and starts to break down, we should be able to get a move, I would say, to at least like down here to the 410s for the 110 area. So it's still a 5-handle move. So we're risking 1 handle being $1 here for a $5 to $6 move to the downside. So obviously, you know, if this does start to sell, I think you could even get lower from there possibly, really just depending if we can break down this trend right now we got going. It's pretty clear that, you know, we got that trend like that. So if we can break to the downside here, and then that's, you know, really some good room to run to the downside there. But that's trading. You know, you got to enter a trade and you got to understand that there's a risk to the trade. Even with this perfect setup, you know, I'd like to say, you got the perfect setup here. It doesn't mean that it's going to work out just exactly like that. So we'll see what happens. If this is going to want to break down from there, small risk, larger reward. And I feel pretty good in general about this trade, just because, like I said, it's got that good entry, good overall risk reward. The profile's there. It's all lining up for the perfect trade. But, you know, the question now is, does this actually work out? And the thing is, I could take the profit, you know, with 1 handle, maybe 2 handles to the downside here, take a quick $25, or I can let this trade kind of work out and do its thing. So I think at this point, it really comes down to letting it just work out and do its thing, right? There we go. Now we're down to the 13. So you can see how if this wants to give it up, it's going to give it up. And let's see if we can get down there. It might happen right now, actually. It might happen right now. There we go. Down to the 112s now. I'm going to put it a little, see if I can get a little profit taken down there just to lock some in, you know. So now I'm going to move this to break even, basically. So now, no matter what, this is a winning trade for me. It's not a huge winning trade, but at least, you know, it'll make it a green day. I'm going to put another trade there, 12. So we got 3 contracts left now. We're going to let those 3 contracts ride and see if we can hit our target area. Like I said, that 110 or lower down here to the 110 area. I think it's very doable. And at this point, like I said, it's a free trade. You know, earlier I could have taken the profit with that 1 handle move to the downside and taken the $25, but now I've locked in $25 with the possibility of this, you know, moving lower from here. So, hey, if you guys are still watching, do me one big favor. It really does help me a lot. If you hit that like button, if you leave a comment, let me know what you think about the videos. And also, if you haven't already subscribed, definitely hit that subscribe button. Let's get back into it. Wow, that didn't take long. So after we broke the downside, we just squeezed right back up and continued to kind of hold this trend. So like I said, you know, it is what it is. So we locked down some profit there. Obviously, I could have locked down more profit, but was looking for that move down here to the 110s or lower. But we'll give it a little bit of time, see what happens. And I think right now, the SPY, the S&P is just kind of holding this trend right now. And we're going to need a bigger. So if this pops above this 115 area, I'm going to get long. I think it's might just like continue to go higher and just keep squeezing today. So we're going to try to switch up the plan here after that rebound. That was such a strong rebound. And if you saw, like if you see if you look at the 30-minute chart here, you can see just really these candles, just every time we get those dips, just getting bought up and getting pushed back up there. So getting filled there at the 1650 on that buy stop order and seeing if this is going to push up. Like I said, just going to put our stop right there at that 113 area and see if we can't ride this momentum up to the upside, up to that 120 area from here. Just doesn't seem like the SPY wants to give it up today. Just wants to go higher and higher. Can you take me higher? It's pretty much a song that I just play in my head all day as I'm push up there to the 1750 now. I'm going to look to take a little bit of profit if we can push up to the 118s here. Take a little bit there just to lock in that profit. I like to lock in profit, especially on these breakouts. It's also going to, on these breakouts, if we get that breakout and it pulls back, we get a fake out, at least it's like I locked in a little bit of profit to cover some of that downside if it does not want to just keep going straight to the moon. But we still can leave a little, skin in the game there. We just got a big breakout there all of a sudden up to the 119. It's just literally just went right to the moon. I'm not sure exactly what happened other than the market just went to the moon. You can see now up there to 120. So we got 2 contracts left. This thing is just squeezing, man. It's just squeezing. That 121 was the high on Friday. So we'll see if we can get that push here above 120s. We still got 2 contracts left. And see if we can't get a push up here. And just continue this madness of a squeeze. All right, so we've got 1 contract left here. We're going to see if we can push on the 120s. We took profit there at the 1975. That really just exploded there. And just went to the moon, which was pretty amazing. All of a sudden, I was looking over here at the computer, and it just went from the 17s to the 1920 area like that. So I guess we got that breakout, of that cup and handle there. Like I said, you can look here at the bigger time frame, just pretty much a perfect cup and handle there. Look at that. The cup, the handle, and then the breakout to the upside. So this is looking very bullish at the moment, so we're not going to try to short it. We're not going to do anything stupid. We're not going to try to ruin our day here, but we will continue to look to take some profit. We got 1 contract left, so we might as well let this one ride. We've had some insane moves the past few days going into the afternoon, so let's see if we can't get a bigger move out of this with that last contract. And look at that thing. Good thing I covered my short. That's what's really I want to really reiterate here is when the market shows you, that it doesn't want to go lower, when you have a thesis and when you're bearish and you think the market's going to go down, or a stock or whatever it is, when you think that's going to happen, look at it. It's still just going here. Whoa, baby. When you have a plan, but the plan doesn't work out, when the market doesn't do what you want it to do, sometimes you just gotta be smart, and you gotta look at it like, hey, this is not working out, or this is what's going on. I gotta see what's going on with the chart. I'm gonna see if I can take some profit there, 121.50 from that 116 entry there. That'll be a 5-handle move. But like I said, we were bearish as long as it stayed below this 116 area, that resistance there, 116. We had this push right back up on that break to the downside a little bit there. And that was kind of like, hey, something's going on here. This doesn't want to break down. Doesn't want to go down. So what are we going to do? We're going to look for an opportunity to get long if this breaks to the upside. And that's exactly what we did to be able to capitalize off that move to the upside. Instead of staying bearish, instead of thinking like, hey, I'm going to short and this thing's going to crash. It's got to crash. It's got to crash. And I see this happen a lot when people are like, it's got to crash. It's got to do this or that. It's not how it works, my friends. When the market presents an opportunity and it doesn't work out, you've got to be able to switch up the gear sometimes and be like, okay, this stock doesn't want to crash. So what are we going to do? We're going to play it to the upside. And that's exactly what we did today. So we'll see if we can't get a push up here above that 121 area again. That was the high, 121. Pretty much right where we're at. The high was 121.50, and that was the high today. So I think this momentum can continue. We'll get a squeeze up from here and push to all right, here we go. Looking for the breakout over the 225 area now. Can we get it? push up there, baby. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, go, go. Do it right here, right now. Come on, I want to go surfing. I want to finish this video up and go surfing. I'm going to move my stop there to the 120s, just in case this starts to break to the downside here and can't hold this kind of consolidation level for the breakout. We're still going to lock down some good profit there, but just don't want to give up. You know, I don't want to give up a bunch of profit here. So I'm going to move my stop right there to the bottom there, that 120 area. So if this can't break above 122, we'll get stopped out. We'll take the profit, and we'll go surfing. So we're going to give it a few more minutes here. If it's going to happen, it needs to kind of happen soon. So let's see what happens here. 122, we're looking for the break over 122 here. I think 122.25 has been the high so far. Are we going to get stopped out? Are we going to get stopped out here? 120 holding right now. Let's see if we're going to get that push. I like that. I would honestly just kind of like this to happen sooner than later. Like I said, I'm trying to go surfing right now. The waves are good. The weather's good. I want to be out there surfing. Let's make a move here, Patrick. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Let's go to the moon or something. Let's make it happen. Come on, baby. Let's go. Get out of it there. So we're done. We're out of there. We're going to lock it down. $91 on the day. 2 trades. Pretty easy. The first trade really didn't work out, but you can see by managing my risk, my tolerance, and all that fun stuff, I was able to capitalize and then switch to long and then capitalize on this move to the upside. So, you know, we could have taken profit here, you know, in the 13s and probably like locked down $50 in profit there on that move to the downside. But instead, I was looking for a bigger move. We didn't get the bigger move. We had to switch it up. We went long, and then we capitalized to the upside. So if you guys enjoy these videos, do me one big favor. Hit the like button, subscribe, and all the buttons down below. I'll talk to you guys later on.